I actually have 47 points ahead of my teammate, which is in second place. If I can take 5 or 6 points, I will have enough points to be champion before the last weekend. Realistically, it's quite hard to clinch the championship this weekend.
We've had a good season. I've been on the podium every time except one, and I hope that we can still finish runner-up to Alessio and he proved to be really strong.
The competition has always been very intense. I would say the top 6, top 7 drivers are very, very high standard drivers. And the R8 LMS Cup has always been providing a tough battle in the front.
As far as I'm concerned, the championship really, it's not mathematically over, and we're still going to do the best that we can, but that's not what I'm focusing on.
There's a lot of young blood coming into the series, like, okay, myself included. It's so much more interesting and exciting to see, everybody fight, and it sometimes gets very fierce. It's a lot more challenging to actually push for the win. I guess it makes it interesting for everyone, like for the spectators, for the drivers, for the teams.
I'm Dries Vantor, I'm 19. This is my first appearance in the R8 Cup, but I'm enjoying it. Hope to do my best in the race, and to drive on an F1 track with some special corners is of course always fun.
It's a challenging track, quite nice, a lot of overtaking possibilities, so pretty interesting, yeah.
The first corner is always difficult. You have to find a line and a minimum speed. If you're going too fast, you trouble in the middle. If you go too slow, you lose time, so you have to find a compromise. And then you have some high-speed stuff in the mid sector.
So I'm a big fan of fast corners. So the fast section, is quite different from every other tracks. Especially turn 1 is really challenging.
The first section is just a little bit silly. I don't know why they designed it like that.
I love the design of it, and like the nature of the grip that you have here, slightly different. So I think that suits my driving style.
It's a good track for the racing, and I think we'll be able to have a good race with the big long straight. And it looks like we've got quite a few people coming to watch the race, which is always makes it a bit better. It's good to be back in China.
It's great to be back in Shanghai. Don't forget, our very first LMS Cup race was here in Shanghai. We've been here so many times. We really love this place. The good thing about this track is everyone knows it so well, so it's going to be very close. In qualifying, it's going to be hard to tell who's going to be on pole.
Shanghai is a technical circuit, and it's for the driver and for the engineer. To get the car right is extremely difficult.
It has all the ingredients for an interesting race.
It was the first time in the rain in Shanghai, so it was a bit tricky. Alex was closing the gap at one point, so but as soon as it dried up, I could get to my own rhythm and get a gap and just control it.
A really tricky race. It'd be wet one corner, you come around the next lap, and then it'd be dry. It's, oh crap, brake too early. Then come around the next lap, and then that corner would be wet again. So it was very changing, but it was fun. You really had to think, and I had to keep reminding myself, look out for the rain, look for the damp spots, because it was changing lap by lap, and you couldn't relax. But these cars are great fun to drive in these conditions. So all in all, I enjoyed it.
Quite happy with the race. We were starting from the back, so it's a good step ahead. Feels good. And taking the championship with a race win is just unbelievable. It's the best feeling in the world. Much better. Now I'm sure I'm champion, not like last year. I had to wait 2 hours before I knew I lost the championship. But no, last year was tough, but really good experience for this year. And yeah, we bounced back in a pretty hard way, so happy about that. Thanks to my team Absolute Racing, because that's just wonderful. It feels like I want to sing "We are the champions, my friend."
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I can. I will tonight. Don't worry.